Yep, it's there. Hey, Butters. Say hi. Hi, sweetie.
Don't get me wrong, I like more cereal than milk, but like, come on, you don't need to put it in the bowl with the spoon. Exactly. It's like, yeah, just pick it up.
11:30 rolls around.
Bring this to the beginning because I don't even know what they're talking about.
Downstairs, and
Ooh, come on.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Doing It episode 293. Merry Christmas.
Smoking
Not quite.
these again. Talked about them. Oh, this one's empty. This is an empty pack. But tonight I actually saved the bag so I could say what they are because I never know whether they're sativa or indica because we usually throw this away. But tonight I kept it and it is sativa. All right. Very good. Let's begin. Hey guys.
Right.
Bowl number one. I'm making 2 cakes tonight. Okay. The first, since I have these already here, are going to be a chocolate banana cake, which I've never made before. I've made plenty of banana cakes. That is definitely a favorite in this house. And chocolate cakes as well, but I've never made 2. So I'm going to be using at least 3 ripe bananas because these are pretty big. I do have a couple more, but I think this is going to be plenty because these were from Trader Joe's and they look genetically enhanced. And this is what I'm going to be using because this is what I have. Some chocolate cake and some chocolate pudding. I was shocked that I didn't have any banana pudding left either, so I'm running low on a couple flavors, as in, you know, need to replenish. Get down, little Keanu. Come on, sweet boy. Let's go. Down, sweet boy. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. I still think it's going to be good. I was originally going to do a 50-50 mix chocolate pudding and banana pudding, but you know, make do with what you've got. Lemons into lemonade. But it's going to be delicious. It always is. It's hard to go wrong when you add pudding mix. Hey guys. He's up here. And the other guy is too.
Which we love to go to, and we lasted like 2 innings, and there's 9 of them. And I was like,
no, down. Not you, Butters. You're doing fine. Down, Keanu. Down. Don't start. Down.
have you ever been to a baseball game? It's particularly boring.
Okay. Oh, and then after I'm done mixing this, we'll make this one. This is going to be my 3rd time doing this combination because it's been a real hit. I made one for us first. It was delicious, went quickly, and I made one for my in-laws, and they loved it. It went very quickly, and she really enjoyed it, so I'm going to make them another one. I would make my mom one too, but she doesn't like things that are too sweet anymore.
You went to a restaurant, which I guess you could call it like a bar restaurant.
Okay.
You didn't go to like a...
I'm going to have to get up to get ingredients a few different times, and I just remembered that I forgot the nonstick spray, so I have to go grab that too. Let me grab that now so I can get some scissors. Hey, sweetie.
I don't even know what that is.
I didn't realize
No
this was
food
like a
time.
thing.
Oh.
I guess there's a decent
These
amount
guys
of
have eaten heavily all day
Oh.
because that little guy is ravenous,
But so he goes to...
and his hunger can't be quelched.
I have a bowl of cake with it.
Yeah, you're literally quoting him. Okay, got it.
Club vacation on Adelaide in downtown. It was Game 6 of the World Series. Many decided to win, right?
Yep, cake time.
That's what I heard.
Have some water.
Midway through the game, at around 9 p.m., they kicked us out. And it's not like because we were being disruptive or anything. It's because they said that they had reservations at 9 p.m. And at that point, you can't really do anything because you're handed the bill and you gotta leave. So at that point, my friend and I literally had nowhere
Hi,
to go
sweetie.
because all the bars nearby were full. And this made me realize that, you know, these downtown franchises, they're all about business at the end of the day.
How we doing, Butters?
It was over.
What's
They don't
Keanu up to?
really care about patrons.
gosh.
eat dinner.
Not you too, sweetie. You know better.
So right now I'm
Set a good
so
example.
disappointed
Don't let
that
him take the
Cactus
lead and
Club
show you bad
and
habits.
boycotting you guys for
Right,
a while.
Keanu? Certain little guilty mister. Certain little guilty party over here.
Well, I wouldn't say it got
Breaking the
kicked out.
rules.
Yeah, they're like, okay, time to go.
Yeah, well, so it was
Setting Butters on a bad path. Things have gotten out of control in this household, haven't they, honey?
Sorry, we have a reservation coming to leave your table.
You guys are wild now. Look at him. Look at his ears.
Like, it was just kind of like,
I feel like that.
whatever.
That's a little bit of a tight window. He was there for 2 hours.
It's
A
true.
long time.
Yeah.
That is a
And
long
I
time.
do feel like maybe
It's true.
in
You should
certain
be setting a good
circumstances,
example.
Like, if you were ordering a lot constantly, like if it wasn't like, okay, we're done eating and now we're like sipping on a drink, or like maybe you get one more. If you were like ordering food the whole time, then I think maybe
Walking on counters all of a sudden.
getting a lot of drinks, not just like one.
Walking on the table.
You were actually drinking. I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's not a rule. I'm just saying. Like, at the end of the day, you just not worth it to get.
Yeah, no, that's 100%. And again, like, I've been to this place like multiple times after because, like, whatever, they had a reservation, and it doesn't happen to me every time.
Sweetie.
I did take note of it that day where I was just like, oh, interesting, okay. Like, skedaddled in. But at the same time, it was like, fine, I'm ready to go home anyway. So, like, now we're at 8 already, so, yeah, we're done with our drink and we'll leave.
We had nowhere to go.
I'm sorry, now that I'm remembering, they did also offer that we could sit at the bar, and like, we just didn't we wanted to leave.
Interesting. He actually was sitting at
That
the
was
bar,
this
but
that I just threw
this
in.
particular place, I went on their website, and first of all, this is what it looks like. So yeah, it's not like a bar that people are going to watch games at. It's like a restaurant. It's not
Bag.
Than a regular restaurant bar.
Put the eggshells in there too.
That's true.
Like, I can totally picture people.
And then I'm gonna
coming
dump
here
them down the
watching
garbage disposal.
But also, like you said, baseball's a long game. I went on the website and they.
I'm just gonna give it a quick toss, even though I still have to add my wet ingredients.
How you saw after?
It's popping. So I think had no one
Decided
come,
to just
they
give it
would've made them leave. But like,
a
they're
quick
not gonna be able to
premix
sit there for 5 hours if they're like trying to
to
turn
combine
up,
them.
like, they're trying to like
Right.
have a good time.
I'm sure I can understand why
Dry
over
products.
2 hours a restaurant would be like, hey, it's time.
Okay.
And we'll learn specifically that they actually have a
So-
no 2-hour limit.
Oh, well then, nothing you can do.
Exactly. So
He always
this
turns
is in
away when I
response to
point the
someone
camera at him.
commenting,
See?
former Cactus
No.
When you make a reservation,
No.
you agree to a 2-hour dining limit when reserving online.
You're
You
really
literally
cute,
can't
but
make a
no.
reservation unless you check that box. It's not all the restaurant's fault that you didn't read that. And then he says, I'm not blaming the restaurant for that. I know there's such a policy, which is why when I got there, I also asked them if we were going to be kicked out, and they said no, but we can't guarantee it. They were going to kick us out, but they didn't give us a warning at all.
And then he video responds to her too?
Yes.
My friend and I were not ready.
Just making sure he doesn't sneak up there, which could happen at any moment. Just I keep my back hands long enough. Remnants from the last steak that we had. Especially in combination the yellow with the Oreo pudding with Dolly Parton chocolate frosting, which was delicious.
Clearly you can watch the game, you just have to leave it.
That might be as good as my other favorite. And show,
It is weird
show
how
and
he was
distance.
acting like he took all these steps like ahead of time to like ensure that they were gonna be uninterrupted watching this game.
And I mean, they were clear and saying
These
there's no
last two
guarantee. So,
that
was
I
I
bought.
surprised when they came over and said, no, you're
One of them a few different times. Or my favorite chocolate frostings
Okay, guys, 10 minutes now. And again, 2
that I've
hours
ever
is a
bought
very
store-bought,
long time. Like,
which
I
is
was
what I
very
always
shocked
do.
when they came to me because I was literally like, damn, I just finished the food. I'm like, half my margarita.
Right, Butters?
Until like 30 minutes in. So yeah,
Right.
an hour and a half.
Carrying to my soul.
That's plenty of time.
Okay.
To go home. Do you need me at home?
So this is what we had on the last cake.
Oh, you're gonna come at me.
Delicious.
We also told our
Really,
boss
really
that
good.
we
Dark,
set
it doesn't say dark chocolate, but it was a pretty, to me, dark looking chocolate, and it had a rich cocoa flavor, really good. And this was a happy accident, because what I actually ordered from Amazon was the buttercream chocolate, which was unusual for me, and I was trying something different because I don't normally go for buttercream, but because it was chocolate, I was willing to make the exception, because it's hard to go wrong with chocolate. But I'm really glad that I got 2 of these. I've already used one instead, because this is one of my 2 favorite chocolate frostings now. The other one is this one, the Betty Crocker Hershey's milk chocolate. This is a rich, darker, to me, darker flavored chocolate, but very sweet and yum, decadent, yum. Rich though, but I'm a chocolate person, so. These 2 are currently my favorite, and this one was by Duncan Hines. I didn't see that earlier. I love the pink top. I love the design on it.
It's very large, so it has a lot of seating.
Okay,
But they have a ton of TVs, and like, yeah, they're kind of built for it. Like, they know people are gonna go there for hours, and you will go there for hours and watch a game. So I understand if it was like that kind of thing. This place does look pretty small.
Hey, sweetie.
Well, and like you have to get reservations for the box.
Sweetie, you're in my seat.
Yeah, this is like a small.
You're in my
town,
seat.
like, you know, restaurant bar that everybody just goes to.
Gonna
watch
make me
games.
wash my hands again.
Almost kind of like not like upscale.
Let me
but,
toss
like,
this
it
now.
does seem like it's not like
I showed it off.
It's like
It literally gives $20 burger vibes.
yeah.
100%. And like, it makes sense also just to play devil's advocate here. You know, if he's watching.
He probably likes that because it's wider. All right, I'm gonna move the seat, sweetie. You don't have to move, but I am gonna move the seat. It's okay. You can keep this seat. I understand why it's more comfortable, but I gotta put in my seat now. Good boy. Good boy, Stang. Good boy. Move my
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I feel like a bar that you go to like watch a game, like everyone is there for the game, everyone's cheering and stuff when things are happening. That's not what this is. Because like people aren't gonna be huddled behind you or like crowded around and like standing.
No,
Like this
no.
is like people are sitting and eating. They just happen to be at a bar.
100%. Yeah, like when we went to that Atlanta Braves game.
Oh,
it was
sorry,
literally
sweetie, sorry.
at the time of
Good
the
boy, not
reunion of
leaving.
Love Island, and every single bar
Take
was
their
just
purse,
huddles
too.
of people, just like all
One of my
standing, just
bags,
watching.
please.
You think they were ordering a bunch of drinks? No, they just
Exactly.
were all there
Well,
watching
that's
together.
even like I feel like there's like maybe a side of that that you order drinks from, but not even
Right.
like you are sitting there eating and ordering things. It's not like you go up and just like are getting drinks and walking away. There's no one to stand.
I think just in general, it is
Okay,
crazy that
so we
he was
combined
so
our
and, like, he had such a problem with it.
dry
Like I said,
ingredients.
it's happened to me under what I presume to be a normal amount of time.
You can
It
be
just
annoyed.
like, the podcast,
Like you can be like, oh fuck that. I wish we could have stayed. But like to take it to TikTok, it's like okay, you got a real problem.
It's done.
And then when people told him that, he posted.
I love how every single one has a like vampire red heart necklace.
Oh, the directions usually always with box cakes. I don't know of an exception yet. Maybe with a sponge cake, maybe I haven't made one of those yet. They always call for 3 eggs, always, pretty consistently. But the trick is to add 4.
And like the person put on this earth to like
Well, one of them.
deal with this. Like I can do it.
But it gets even better.
No,
Putting this
stop
is
it,
my
stop
number
it.
1
Because
tip.
as someone that is this upset that he got kicked out of the varsity, he couldn't finish watching the game. He must be like a huge baseball fan, right? This is his World Series recap.
Shut the fuck up. Does he not even know what the fuck is happening? I'm gonna lose my mind.
You're gonna die. I don't even understand what this is. It feels like he's reading a teleprompter that he wrote.
I thought he was even wearing like a, is that like a hat of the mascot?
Yeah, so this is the Blue Jays, but that I think is the extent of what he does.
It isn't Luke, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he used to tell us.
Oh,
Let's talk Game 7 of the World Series last night.
I don't even know what they're talking about, by the way, but
Game
I'm
7
not
was- you're kidding
getting
me,
up
right?
to start it over.
Championship baseball game.
Onward we go.
It's absolutely nail biting. Edge of your seat. Every
Okay,
action
I'm gonna
that was
mash the
happening,
bananas.
I was
And I want to put in some more wet ingredients.
When I'm trying to make up what I'm doing.
I was like, have you ever seen a baseball game before?
Nail biting, not what I, well, I will give it to him. It is the World Series, so it is more exciting.
Keep watching.
This is
keep
the
watching.
oil I'm using because it's the one I have. I've used their best blend before too, and it was good. Gave good results. And I'm gonna do like a 3/4 cup. I know the directions usually say,
Oh my God, you
just
know what
looking for the
reminds me of?
line because
I
my
can
eyes
see
are
an
even with
EPAN when I was
glasses.
in high
No,
school,
3/4 is too
and
much. A fourth I meant.
when it was,
3/4. Oh my goodness, that would be way too much
fuck, I
oil.
don't even remember his name. Well, I know Dwayne Wade, but what's the other one? Bosch.
Yeah,
This is
most
like the triple
the
threat.
directions
Like,
usually
I'm
call for
such a
half a
fan.
cup,
This was me.
but
Then
because of the
next day,
pudding
you're,
mix,
like, hanging your head,
there really
like,
isn't
literally, like, oh,
that
I
much of a
can't
need
believe
to
it.
add that
So
much
bad. I didn't
oil.
know
You
what
could though.
fucking happened the
You
entire
could.
day.
But honestly, I am so proud of
I'm just going with the way I originally learned
Due days 2026.
how to make box cakes.
I'm so dead. You know what? And
Combining
So that was just
a
a
couple
really
different
beautiful,
ways to
heartfelt
do it.
recap of
Some
the game.
people use
Without
pudding, some
any
people don't.
specific
I do
rules
both
mentioned, any
of these
specific
things that I
rules
learned
or
online.
or was it an
Okay, so I
umbrella?
added oil. Let's get our milk. And the other thing that you should do is add milk in lieu of water. And it's totally okay. I do it all the time to use lactose-free milk if you're lactose intolerant or sensitive. It comes out just as delicious. And you're gonna use a full cup like the box cake recipes usually call for water. You're just gonna replace that with milk.
So, yeah, it does say that multiple times on the website. Does it scream it at you? No, but like, it seems like you did know because that's why he was telling everyone.
No, 100%. But this little pop-up, did you click something or did it pop up before you had to?
I'm gonna add butter too.
The
The instructions don't call for it, but
nobody clicks that.
as always, I feel like butter makes everything better. And I'm still gonna add some bananas, which is another wet ingredient. So yeah, I'd definitely refrain if you do add bananas. I do refrain from adding any excess oil because that's going to be a lot of extra moisture in the cake right there as well. Okay, butter. Well, I'll add that in last because I've got to heat that up. So I definitely want the egg to be thoroughly mixed in so it doesn't cook it. Even if it's a little bit. Alright, I'm going to mash the bananas now.
Unless you have something like this time, and they're like, oh no, we don't. But like we do have an opening at the bar, and I think they took bar reservations too. But it also was a place where
See?
it's like not a
Even
bar
though
that
that
people
was,
are
oh,
as a bar. It's just like a
snap! I
restaurant.
gotta rinse that now.
No.
What's that?
Had to cancel the reservation. I know.
I was just gonna say, even though the skin looks, you know, like it might be going bad, it's perfect.
This is not
It's perfect.
necessary.
Give that a rinsey rinse.
Here we are.
Even though the table's clean, so I don't let either of the cats. I'm not gonna have to show that. Yeah. I didn't let either of the cats get that far. And I disinfected it.
I've been signing up for a lot of things recently. Yeah, honestly,
I was so frazzled, I put the banana right in there. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave it in and let the mixer break up that after. Or maybe I'll dig it out.
Facebook or TikTok,
The-
and then you just
get a
find
spoon.
one thing here or there, and then you order takeout a few times, and once I went way over my budget. And that is where Rocket Money will help you because it'll show you where your money's going, and then it'll help you make better decisions so that you can keep more money in your pocket.
something I also enjoy about Rocket Money is it tells you when you have like bigger bills coming up.
So I'm putting in there, because that's where I'm gonna mash it.
And also,
A potato masher would work, and a bowl would work really great if you had that, but I don't, so I'm improvising. I'm gonna be using an ice cream scoop.
Which to me is super helpful because I'm not the greatest at budgeting on my own, and this will include like the due dates.
Maybe I'll use a
and
fork
pay dates in a
instead.
way that's super easy to understand.
overall, Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, over 880 million in canceled subscriptions alone, and their 10 million members save up to $700.
The ice cream masher, it's a Ben and Jerry's one. It's clean, but it's the metal has just, the steel or whatever has turned color from being around for so many years.
Thank you so much to Rocket Money for being an amazing sponsor of this podcast.
But it's clean.
Here's some other World Series themed
Using this to break, give it a little pre-mash,
I can feel up this one. That was paper tray music transition.
and then I think I'm gonna go with a fork.
Okay. It gives literally.
And a potato masher would be great.
It gets typed into Amazon Express.
I don't know why I haven't got one.
Expedited Blue Jay merch. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I love
Nah,
that. Let's
listen.
get Blue Jays. I love a team get together.
No, I literally when
I
went
might
to
have
the
one. I
game,
really
posted a
should
picture,
look.
And I posted on my stories and I said I bought this hat today.
Hey,
I went
cutie.
to Target 'cause they sell
Hey,
it here.
sweetie.
And yes, I bought a brave
Sir.
fucking thing that day. And you know what? Sometimes you just need
You
to
have to
pose.
blend in.
Okay?
And followers, so there weren't any viable answers. But he did ask where he should go to watch the game.
Question for you, Toronto Blue Jays fans. Game 6 is tomorrow for the World Series. Where are you guys watching the game?
That's it?
That was it.
He literally just asked.
So-
Okay, got it.
He's giving, I want to be a social media influencer.
It's definitely loosened up quite a bit.
So then we get to the part that triggered
Turning
me.
into more of a paste now.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I went backwards in order, but I think we should go forwards in order. He posts 4 dancing videos in a row.
Bless you, sweetie.
Just lip syncing. Check them out.
We can't play the music.
Good boy. That was so polite of you.
This is to Icona Pop.
He didn't
I
sneeze
don't
this
care.
direction.
First
He's
of all, I
polite.
didn't see him. He's in the pits of hell. Like, anyway, we can't see him.
He just has
Hard to
all the
believe
lights
that
on
was
in
those
his
2
apartment.
bananas I put in there,
He's
but it really
music playing with his
did
phone.
condense down.
Okay.
Still quite a bit though.
He's having
It almost looks like pudding. You could probably eat it like pudding like that. That would be a nice treat. Throw in, you know, some fixins.
For the fixins. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of fixes.
We're gonna have so many fucking fixins up in this motherfucker.
Some fixins.
TikToks, which, like, not illegal. You know what I mean? Interesting timeline. I mean, I don't know if this has, you know, if there's a thread here or just because something has nothing, but, like, it is interesting that somebody who is that interested in doing, like, just random silly little TikTok
Don't jump up
is,
there,
like,
sweetie.
super quick to come to TikTok. Nope. Minor inconvenience ever. That aren't
Oh,
even
ma.
their fault, and then they're like, let me TikTok this. Like, this is what I need to do. Like, I almost wonder what TikTok
I could
is
pee
doing.
sacrifice,
You know what
but
I mean? The
because I
culture.
was
Well,
paying
that's what I told you, and
attention.
it's
Well, I
like
think it
you
just
can
spilled
tell
out before.
the vibes that he like really wants to be.
But I'm throwing that in.
right?
It's
So
like I
this
said, the table
like
was
what
gonna
he
get
sees
Dan.
people complain and like get a lot of people on their side. So like that's what he was doing, but like, it backfired.
Right.
But so there was a 4th one too, but it's pretty much the same. Then we see that he has received a noise complaint.
We're not strangers too. Come on. So people need to listen to Grace and Chance.
I was gonna say which were, you know, it brought back some memories because one time in my old apartment, which by the way, this wasn't the apartment.
Did
that I
anyone
had
think
horrible
one time in
neighbors
band
love all the
camp
time,
when she
although
said
I
that?
did also move out of that apartment because it was loud because there was construction.
No,
Like,
no, don't make mommy,
but
don't make mommy yell at you. I don't like that. That's why he's so spoiled. That's why he gets away with everything. I really don't even like raising my voice to him. I have a hard time doing it because he's so cute.
I don't know. We didn't see his
He's so cute. He gets away with murder now.
You're gonna tell me you were listening to Grace and Chance. Like, what are the odds? Like, that's crazy.
All right, now I'm gonna dig out that
But anyway,
piece of banana that I accidentally tossed in there because I was so frazzled.
she would come over after filming Cheat Day at Clover, and I lived like a mile from, not even like a half mile from the office. So then
Hi,
we'd go
sweetheart.
to my apartment and we drink on my couch for hours. And apparently this night we decided that we needed to listen. Did Grace and Chance like just make a resurgence? If you don't know Grace and Chance, he's a big person on Ellen.
No, but I literally think we were watching, like, him on Ellen. Like, I think that's what we were doing. I don't think we were watching it.
I think he like come out and like he was like grown up now.
Right, yeah.
He was like a child when he, yeah. Anyway, so we were listening to like 1 or 2 songs, and then I don't even remember. Did I like go grab food? Not like leave, but like went outside to like get something, maybe to my car.
No, we got to knock on the damn door.
I wasn't there. I don't think.
No.
Was it that like?
I didn't answer the door.
Oh, I thought it was like you answered the door, and it was like my 2 downstairs neighbors, and they were like, you guys are being really loud.
That is crazy. But wasn't one of them like an unreasonably hot man?
See, I don't remember. Either I was just drunk and I don't remember. I don't think I answered the door. I think that was you.
Oh my god, maybe it was. It was a very long time ago, but we got a noise complaint from listening to Grace and Chance.
There's some of the chocolate pudding mix in there because there was a piece of banana that I threw in the mix.
When I saw this, I was like,
Alright, mix.
then I was dying because I
Alright,
watched these in
did the
reverse,
milk
so I
too,
saw
so
that you got the
now
noise complaint before, so I was
just gotta melt some butter.
oh my god, you were listening. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so this
You'd
is
have to
yet
be
another TikTok
really
song.
careful.
It says, someone filed a noise complaint
'Cause
for
little
you. This is
Keanu
1:30 p.m. Okay, not the
Could be sneaking like a ninja anywhere.
Yeah, on one hand, I was like, oh, relatable because we've got the noise complaint for Grace and Chance, but then on the other hand, I was like, ooh.
Okay, honestly,
Back to the other apartment where I just hated everyone
Go
because they
in
were
the
so
sink
loud all
because
the
I'm
time.
gonna go in the
yes,
garbage
that, but then
disposal.
also, I feel like this is a common theme we're seeing where he not even reprimanded, because I wouldn't say anything.
Make a narrative out of everything.
Yeah, but like now he's doing the same thing. He's like not
No, 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 no. Down. Good boy. But
Alright, so this is the morning after.
Like last night it was a movie, everybody knows about it, so here I am addressing the nation when nobody.
not keep my back turned for too long. That little boy is spoiled, 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 and willful from the very beginning. Willful little boy.
Did it have no milk?
Yeah, he goes, got my cereal here with me, which also, guess what? This is the only appearance the cereal makes. It leaves. It's not present the rest of the video. But also, there's no milk in there, and I'm just like, I can't.
Downstairs, and here I am, delulu. Which one of my hookups is downstairs? So I pick it up.
I'm like, sir, you didn't bake that.
Yeah, well, the thing is that everything he's saying, it's giving me like a little bit of cringe right now. Like, it's
I
just,
know.
you know, like he thinks he's like a main character, and like he's trying
Yes,
to do the
absolutely.
TikTok thing, and it's not gonna work out, and you know, it's just all very unfortunate.
What the fuck? The Blue Jays won yesterday. We live in the city. It's 11:30 on a Friday night.
The Blue Jays or something on? I'm honestly not even entirely sure. And he said the city wasn't like alive. It sure is a different time. It's a different time. Everything is different now.
Because neighbors are so nice. Read this book.
He's really into what's her
He's
name?
really obsessed with Mel Robbins.
Mel
Yeah.
Robbins.
I'm pretty sure she'll let them.
I'm so glad. I also have heard just generally that she's like extremely problematic, and I mean I think a lot of the
Yeah.
self-help people are, but she's very like particularly. I've heard a lot of things about her.
What a lot of people also complain about the up and hearing in general and say it's really like
Avoiding accountability.
exactly, it's really just like individualistic, making everything like, oh well, you don't have to deal with something if someone else is upset, let them be upset.
Yeah.
Like instead of addressing why they're upset,
Yeah.
maybe seeing if there's something wrong. But I mean that really counts for me.
Yeah, and just in general, like I mean I think that there is sometimes where you have to accept that,
Again.
like, you're not going to be able to change someone's point of view. Like you know, let them think what they think about you because you've done everything you
Yeah.
can, but you have to do everything you can first.
And also not like to the people in your life like immediately. Like
Right.
it's like, okay, if this person you like aren't even really friends with is pissed and like let them because
Right.
whatever. It doesn't matter. But like if they matter to you, which it shouldn't matter. Yeah.
Educate yourself.
What is that like?
So that I look semi-professional. Chapter 3 talks about the airport stress test. Also read chapter 2 talks in depth about what the let them theory is.
Using
When you're done,
Kerry Gold.
tell me. Let me
Just adding in about
play music and have fun on a Friday night. Me
maybe
play
that much.
music on a Friday
No,
night.
they're so spoiled. There has to be an end.
What you can control though, which is what Let Me says,
He did not eat that long ago.
Well, and maybe he's not. Maybe that's why it's so bad. But like, just in general, like the fact that it's breeding people like this is like a huge, really bad publicity for nothing.
And like if you want to adopt it yourself, sure. You're not supposed to spring it on other people and be like, no, let me be an asshole.
And it's only with me that he's out of control about like this.
Let me, like,
It's
it's
me
like,
and
okay, where do we draw the
my
line
husband
on the let me?
and
Like, you
Juan
know
were
what I
talking
mean?
about
Like,
earlier.
Live, not them though.
you can probably close the den when you put some earplugs in. Call it
Doesn't act like that with Daddy.
snooze in peace. Don't let other people fall.
Mm-mm.
It's a lot easier.
You don't be crying like that with him and acting crazy
So
sometimes.
maybe you should put some AirPods in. Stop being.
I do not miss living in an apartment. You know, my heart goes out to everyone living in an apartment.
Yeah.
I love that. You know,
That's why you're not going nuts right now, because you ate a lot tonight. You were full.
Like and not hearing anyone.
You
ever.
were full.
Texted me yesterday. She goes,
Full
"We're
belly.
moving back to LA," and I was like, never. You know, honestly, it'll cross my mind sometimes, and then I go on Zillow and I start looking, and I go, never mind.
I mean, if you rented a house, then maybe.
No, no, good. No,
I can't
Take away.
no.
Yeah,
like that would just be
To
too
me,
cool.
willful.
Then I look at the price tag.
Doesn't
and I'm
even
like,
care that
Oh,
I'm saying
I don't
no.
wanna do that. Yeah, it's very expensive. You know what I'm really curious about? How
hard for me to yell at him because he's so little.
It was so niche, but I did enjoy it, and I think that
No.
it speaks to the same thing
No.
that we're talking about time
Listen
and
to
time again
mommy.
with the entitled
Mommy
influencer
said no.
trope that we've been covering for like a year now. Or
Normally I'd let you sit there, but
To be fair, the people
you need to
that we
listen to
cover
mommy.
Entitled influencers, they don't have a whole lot more followers.
They don't. They're literally like
Good
just
boy,
like
Butters,
4,000
good boy.
more, to be honest. So the fact that he wants to be a TikToker and like follows all the trends, and then also is like, you know what? Let me do the thing that everybody else does.
I'm gonna use this good old reliable relic.
Did
Did I say old relic, which it is, but it was almost never used.
And like, don't try that. Like, if you have, you know, a TikTok where you're like, blow up. But yeah, like if you get like served and you're not pleased with your service one day and it's like mild, don't post that.
I was saying, even though it's a relic, it's was almost never used, and it was my mom's. So that is the case. That is the truth, right, little man?
That I don't actually know. It's hard to keep track. They all
Yeah,
kind
I
of
would
meld
have
together.
How cute is he?
Right.
That was on your mind, a possibility.
So it's old,
Listen, I wish
but
him
it's
well, you know, and I hope he
in
enjoys
essentially
all the
unused
videos.
condition.
I know he's a big fan.
And it works well.
Me saying how I feel, blah blah blah, and I'm like that really does sum up.
No, actually, you kind of hate with that. True. That's what everybody
Those are the
should do.
settings.
Slay Cintra's Penzance.
This
You know
attaches
what?
to
I mean,
a,
honestly, I know big things are in the pipeline. for you.
stand over
Got it.
there.
Maybe find some different ideas.
Maybe. Before we continue, we really quickly want to thank our next sponsor, and that's Hungry Root.
Hungry Root is a total game changer if you don't like going to
And-
the grocery store, if you don't know what to make yourself
I do
for
not
dinner,
like the
or if
grocery
you just,
store.
like, don't want to do super involved cooking because they have over 50,000 chef-crafted recipes. that you can choose
50,000.
each week, and a lot of them can be made in
50,000,
Yeah,
guys.
honestly, it has been amazing to change to Hungry Root to do all my weekly shopping.
Hungry Root, is that what it's called?
For the week
That's a lot of
shop for me, and it
selections, though.
delivers the groceries that
I wonder
fit
how
my
expensive it
household,
is.
dietary preferences, and budget.
So it's basically a nutritionist and a personal shopper all in one.
And Hungry Root holds all of its food to the highest standards.
So they do
screen
delivery
out over
food.
200 additives, including high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives.
I wonder how
They
many
source
days you
only
get,
high-quality
if you get the whole month, or
food with no hormones or
how they do
antibiotics,
it.
and they carry trusted healthy brands.
And it also cuts down on food waste.
So if you guys want to try out Hungry Root for yourself, take advantage of
This
our
fell over.
exclusive
This is
offer.
my
And for a
favorite,
limited time, get
favorite,
40% off your
all-time
first
favorite.
box
I
plus
actually
a
need to
free
order
item
some
in
more.
every box for
Um,
life. All you have to do is
baking
head over
spray.
to hungryroot.com/DWKT and use the code DWKT.
That's hungryroot.com/DWKT.
I used to use coconut oil, spray. Before that. I don't see how with banana
Oh, there you go.
and chocolate you could go wrong.
But this one was interesting because it was a larger influencer stealing from a smaller influencer, but not
I can't even say it looks a little clumpy, but you know what that likely is banana chunks. Okay, just to be on the safe side, give it another minute.
It was stealing in a very interesting way, but then it kind of opened the floodgates a little bit because then Marky found where other people were accusing.
oven. The other thing I should mention is when you do add bananas, I always make it in a bun cake pan. You don't have to, but it always comes out more like a banana bread cake. That's the best way to describe it, is banana bread cake.
That's why I asked if she like copied people and like that's how she got famous. Or
And I highly, highly, highly suggest waiting till the bananas are thoroughly ripe.
Why are you doing that? It could be, but I also find it hard to believe that somebody that this late in the game, like you have millions of followers, just decides to like stealing. That doesn't seem like a natural.
There's a lot of extra moisture in there, so probably gonna give it an extra 5 minutes.
If you start panicking, then you like ran out of ideas or something.
Just gonna give this a
It is kind of like
quick pre-rinse.
when you're on your hamster wheel. Yeah, making content. It feels like
Actually, it's just a pre-rinse. I forgot it was making a second cake.
it's like that one.
No, he is too much. They just had a can.
For like beige aesthetic, I think it's covered.
They just had a can before I started.
You know, is this
And he will eat, that little guy will eat until his belly is distended if you let him. I think I've been to a wedding where they had a speech. I think one of my cousins for sure. I think there were speeches at his wedding.
Outside of marrying this man next to me was who we wanted here. He's a very special guy. And when I look around and see all the
haven't even
faces,
emptied out
see
the,
everyone smiling.
Look at him. Look at him already trying to get into trouble.
We love you all. You are so a part of our story, and you're a part of really what makes this great love work, and we'll make it work for the rest of our lives. So we love you guys.
That's so cute, right?
All right.
Yeah, and it seemed very
Put some
genuine.
saran wrap on that because I'm just going to jump right into the other cake batter since I'm going to preheat the oven at the same time.
Genuinely, when I saw this, I'm like,
If you were like, fuck, I need to write that speech, and then you go, okay, you're like,
but that's what I'm saying. Do you need to write that speech? Because I didn't even know brides make speeches.
literally, maybe I've just been drunk at the weddings I've gone to, but I don't remember the brides ever doing that.
I will say this does look like it's been.
I'm not sure if the bride at my cousin's wedding did that. I think she might have because there were, again, a lot of speeches at that one.
But Daniela's actually was.
And I don't truthfully remember exactly who did
The
though.
caption says, "Happy tears for my people." And I do think it's really beautiful to not just acknowledge your husband on that day, but like everybody that you love and that you have. And yeah, I think that was really sweet. Now, let me know if Danielle's speech found someone. Okay, let me know if this rings a bell.
Okay, get my Krups. Krups? K-R-U-P-S.
Should have used a better sound system.
Mixing bowl. Right now. Yep. Get out of here. Come on, sorry.
A little less genuine.
I'm so done. You said, yeah, it's the same, but worse. Which copying usually does. You know what I mean? Usually sucks the emotion right out of it.
It's like, it wasn't quite like heartfelt.
Yeah.
And feel like she was about to cry.
And it says on screen a little thank you to the people who show up. So
Sorry,
obviously
sweetie.
That beginning part does
Be careful next time when you get chocolate batter. That was close.
Like it just does. It seems like even just to like say the whole like the only thing
I
easier.
can't believe
like,
that there was
besides
even
this
any
man
splash
on
there.
there,
Only
that's
place.
Very specific.
It was a little on the nose.
Yeah, and Marky was talking about how there was a lot of comments of people accusing basically both of them of just getting like ChatGPT to generate this, and I don't know that I believe that.
Could be, but I mean, if that was the case, then the first one was just much better at acting.
Exactly. And I know
No,
that
no,
Marky
no, I know it smells like delicious butter, but you can't have any. I'm planning on reusing that dish.
September 3rd, and then Danielle's was
Godspeed to us all.
or like literally recently. Like,
All right, here we go. Cake number 2.
That Money doesn't have a ton of followers. She has just under 10,000. But people put 2 and 2
It's gonna
together.
be
And I do find that it's
number 3, third time making this, and I'm now out of this one and have to replenish this one too. I need to get more vanilla, banana, and Oreo now. I still have a couple chocolate, and I've got plenty of strawberry.
I was like, who is this Danielle girl? Like, she seems to have run a mud for a hot minute here. Now, there's a bunch of shady things from Danielle's past, and one of
I'm gonna go and give you to your daddy.
New York Times bestseller, as she includes in her bio.
Keeps coming up here.
Which is great. Love it.
Entrepreneur, girl boss.
But listen to this, the New York Times has flagged it. You know how they flag when it's like kind of suspicious, where it's like, this has a suspicious amount of books for you? Like, what is it, a dagger? But the creator and the TikTok account has been noticing pod, and they're going to start calling out this New York Times situation, which I think just adds to the overall likelihood.
Yellow cake mix. Classic yellow Duncan Hines cake mix.
This is not a fashion story by Danielle Bernstein. Was cleverly categorized as a business book. It did make the New York Times bestseller list as a business book with the dagger of death, which means there was suspicious bulk buying activity. So with that caveat, in the business section, Danielle Bernstein is technically without
Too much.
You want some of that chocolate cake?
That actually reboots your headspace to anything.
Yeah,
That's all right, okay?
Good job. IndiCloud is your go-to online dispensary that has all federally legal THC, which has been DEA certified, lab tested, and ships discreetly right to your door.
Yeah, they have THC in pretty much every single form you can imagine. Gummies, flowers, fruits, and more. I've been very vocal about my love for their Pineapple Express pre-roll, which I smoked the other night when we watched Austin Powers Inspired Who Shot Me, and I'm not even joking, that was like one of the best nights I've had in a long time.
Wow, are we really seeing that in the movie?
Epic. So much better than I remember.
Yeah, they have gummies that have melatonin in it, so if you want like a little nightcap, or I like the rock candies, like they're like popping rock candies that have caffeine in it, so it like gets your day started.
Yeah, and they have different doses. Pretty much everything.
He held
you're
him
gonna
as long
see
as he
is
could. He just got here.
to the dispensary. So honestly, for someone like me who doesn't have
We're
a
gonna add
dispensary
this.
by me, it's no brainer.
So if you're 21 and older, go to indicloud.co and use the code DWKC and you'll get 40% off your first order.
Sweetie,
plus free shipping.
Now, this is
down.
also the
It's
biggest
gone.
sale of the year, and it runs all
That
month
bowl
long.
with butter in it is gone.
Link in this flash sale, so be sure to check it out. Again, that's
Down.
indicloud.co.
Can you believe that?
Down.
WKC, and that's gonna
Down.
get 40% off
Down.
free shipping, and thank you
He's
so much
too
to
much.
Indicloud for being an amazing sponsor of this podcast. But anyway, so she's like technically a best-selling author. But
Sorry,
it's because
sweetie.
She bought all yours. That's so crazy. Which is so crazy because it's
Sulking.
like, that means they have a way to
Sulking
differentiate
over there. Well, see what happens?
popular or like that you bought the usual. And like, to me, it got a lot of people liking that too. And so, it does have 4.5 stars though out of 2,157 reviews. So I will say, I was impressed with that.
I kind of feel like there's a way to take reviews.
Oh, no, there is. There is, for sure. 100%.
It's like, no, she's definitely doing it.
Yeah, I mean, she both bought her own books, allegedly, of course. Then why wouldn't she both buy reviews?
I mean, if
Gotta match.
being a boss in the big city in 2025 is getting
Okay,
2,004 plus stars reviews,
No. Now, we have another TikToker. Her name is Bae. It could be Bai, but I think it's
Down,
Bai.
sweetie. No.
Whatever.
No.
Now, Bae
No.
created a-
Mama doesn't like to get loud with you. He is. He's smelling like sniffing around the batter. No. 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 That's why you have such bad habits. You big puppy yell at you.
But that kind of got it to
Well,
get more attention.
I have a really hard time doing it. His heart isn't even beating fast. He's not even nervous or anything.
What happened?
He won't stop. Oh, what you know about him?
Put the chips out of the way from the table.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because he won't be able to jump that high.
Stay here with Daddy.
Run after. He's gonna get there before you even think about it.
He is. He's already there. Oh, he's in here. He might be a little bent out of shape.
Something kind of wild happened. My phone started blowing out the pack the answer.
Daddy's right. Daddy's a genius.
Was me side by side with much bigger creators saying almost the exact same thing. And first I was a little anxious with the text.
He's going upstairs.
For a second I didn't know
It's not staying.
but then something really unexpected happened. I realized how
Daddy's so smart.
Comment, I love you.
He's already here.
That's so much. And suddenly there are all these new faces here. Whether you found me through that video, through my wedding TikToks, or maybe just scrolling the For You page, however you got here, hi.
Oh my goodness.
Creating little snippets of my life and the big emotional ones, the quiet everyday ones, is something I truly love. So if you're new here, welcome. And hope
She loves it with like
I know what I was trying to do there. That looks good.
She really was like, I'm gonna take this moment and
Yeah, and I mean honestly, it's a moment, do as you please. But yeah, I kind of was like, hey,
I'm impressed by people who listen. I'm like, quick thing.
yeah, I mean, she doesn't seem like off-putting at all by any means. It just was like an interesting choice that I wasn't expecting. Now, again, like I mentioned, some people were suggesting that both of them got it from
Making number
ChatGPT, and
one.
that one got it from ChatGPT and one got it from ChatGPT, so like who cares, whatever. But then she wrote in her caption, she trying so hard and started by listing out all the key things about the people I was speaking to, memories, how they made me feel, etc. And then I delighted, maybe dedicated time to sit down. Maybe she was delighted, I don't know.
Delighted.
So big now. Look at you, my big boy.
Whatever comes to mind. Best
My
of
big
luck.
boy.
So then, now we're gonna get into what people think is the bigger issue, which is like, if it's just the wedding speech, who cares? But like, it seems like this is a pattern, and it seems like something that Danielle is like, she just does.
She sees someone else's stuff that she likes and she's like,
But anyway, our researcher
Almost looks like two eyes.
some stuff that she's been accused of copying, so we'll give that a watch.
Once again, 4X.
Danielle Bernstein of We Wore What has been accused of copying designers, both small and big. A new insider investigation has uncovered 3 new allegations of copying.
And
against
suddenly,
Danielle.
there's only 2 X's
These
in
are
that
all
carton, which is
copying
perfectly fine,
allegations
because
against
luckily
Danielle. The blue were brought
he
forward
just
by
bought
Butters
more
and
X's, which was
the
amazing.
yellow by the designers themselves, and the red by former ONIA employees. Insider interviewed 26 fashion industry professionals. They suggested that Danielle's pattern of behavior goes against the industry norms of image.
Insider? I don't know if that's like insider, like in the industry, or like business insider, because that's like a really big deal if it's insider. Now, I want to show some of the ones that Marky showed, because I did think it was a pretty good representation of what she stole.
some big brands on there.
Oh, no, huge. And like, we're going to talk about like, no, 100%. And like, we're going to
There's a
talk
little
now
nib
about
of
like
chocolate
smaller
on it, but I
creators
don't
that
think
she's doing from, but it seems too much like a pattern, and I didn't do it on the most special day of the year. I'm like, okay, it seems like this is
A little too many coincidences.
right.
Yeah.
Now, this is an influencer by the name of
What is
Kelsey
silverware?
Coates, and she called Danielle out a bit ago.
Late November, I posted this reel showing you all the ways that I can wear my seam neck top. And I'm so excited, so proud of it, because I love it. Then, a few days later, I don't even think a few days, like maybe 1 or 2, Danielle Bernstein
So 10 hours
posted this photo.
Now, that's a pretty particular situation going on up top. You know what I mean? If you want to compare what we were just looking at.
10 hours is a pretty quick turnaround, though.
I mean, but look at what we're talking
No,
about.
it's exactly the same. I'm like, what is
Don't
it?
need
Is it
much.
like something
Fourth
attached
cup.
to a shirt?
I don't know. I have no idea. It looks like those, and slay coffee. But like, it looks
And again,
like,
you could go
a
balls
thing
to the
you
wall
tie
and
ropes with.
put in a
You know
half
what I
cup.
mean? Like, it's just like a thing
Nothing
that's
stopping you.
finagled in such a way that it's a very specific style.
It's like kind of dimmed on hers, but
Yeah.
when we get to the other girls, what's her name?
Danielle.
All right, let's add
does
some
not
milk.
just look like a scarf.
I will say, it looks the same, like as far as the way that it's tied. I do think that that's a very
Waistband's over
specific
there.
thing
Let me
to
get
point
rid
out
of.
from her. But then notice her caption when it says, "When Instagram shows a new way to wear your shirt." So it's like,
So then that's her admitting that she's not from Florida.
correct, but she does
I'm getting tired, little man. You look tired.
But then she does
Oh.
it again.
To Kelsey?
Yeah,
Yes.
you are tired, sweet baby.
Got selfish.
And I kind of brushed
You
it
wore
off
yourself
'cause it's
jumping
like,
up and down on the
wear that
table.
top
Well,
in so
that's
many
something.
ways, like maybe she just saw
At
it
least
as
that.
inspiration, whatever. But yesterday, I posted this photo, and I'm so proud of it. I got a new fisheye lens. I made my boyfriend take them in the same corner of my room that I've been taking my photos. And then literally minutes ago, Danielle posts it.
So if you look at both the side by sides, she literally did the 4 quadrants.
I haven't even put away all the cat food that we bought today because I wanted to wait till he was sleeping because he would be, if he saw me putting away the cans, he would be meowing hysterically the whole time.
Oh my God, I
He's
love
already
those
up.
so
He
much.
smelled the butter. He is already up. A little sweet, innocent little baby angel, sleepy kitty. Did a moment ago, looked like he was about to pass out.
Even the shirts themselves
It's
are not
right there.
exact, but actually, are they
They're
exact?
similar.
Is right there.
Actually, now looking at them, I'm
One
like,
of them's more like low cut.
it's too simple to say that you're not
Yeah.
happy. For sure. Oh my God, and even down to like the top right, she has her hands up. She's like touching her sunnies. Danielle has her hands up over her head. On the bottom left, she's like touching her sunglasses, and Danielle has like one arm. Like I feel like even the poses she kind of did.
Just want to melt it.
What is the caption? It says, note to self,
I'm never getting rid of this microwave until it dies, which I hope will be never.
what do you mean? No shit bangs or
This is the best, most reliable microwave I've ever had.
But also, just in general, I think that that's like a very maybe ChatGPT, but also maybe like random social media manager just looking at random
And I do
captions
have
or
experience with newer ones.
I guess, yeah. But back to the picture.
This thing is a tank,
Could have been a coincidence.
like most things built in that era.
Right.
The one came
Looks like it's from like the same timeline, well, maybe a little later than the GE. Maybe not. Around the GE era, the blender I'm talking about that we used earlier and are about to use again. No butter for you. You ate a lot. You had a can. You and Butters both had a small can before I started, and you've ate really good all day.
You're not usually scrolling and seeing like picture.
Right.
I don't like this type of behavior.
But you're not like coming across like static posts that are just
Last night he did something that absolutely shocked and stunned his father. He couldn't believe it, and neither could I, but we both totally could at the same time. He made a naan, I'll show you.
that's the thing also. It's like I feel like bigger
Love these
creators
things.
can
These
get
things are
away with
amazing.
so much.
This is the one that I use because I always prefer to have it sweet with some honey on it. But this is his favorite, which is really good as well. But mine is still always going to be the tandoor, I think. But he makes that all the time and made some last night
Yeah,
and left a piece on top here on a plate for himself. Which was smart of him to think to leave it there, but I never ever would have thought that he would have been interested in bread, in a garlic bread like that. He ate it.
Yeah, there was a brand
He
that
ate it.
exposed DMs with Danielle, and it was Danielle messaging them and answering to one of their posts, or I guess this was a story, and she says, "Oh my God, I need so cute. What else you got? Send me all cozies." Which like actually disgusting. I've never in my life I shot my shot. Have I DM'd myself one time? Yeah, I did. Okay, hands up, I did do it. But like it was very like I love your stuff and like if you're ever interested in collabing, like I would love to do that. But not like send me all your stuff, thanks. Bye.
No, I feel like mine are very like passive, where it'd be like my dream or something.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey,
Trying to open the door, but like
for asking.
right. And they did. They actually
I'm
did.
not even gonna
send
let him
her
lick those
a
bowls for being
So
naughty.
look at this, right? It's kind of an interesting photo. It's like a button down, but then they also have like button up, whatever. It's like a two-piece situation, right? Well, yes. Look what
It changed my mind.
Danielle then launched like right after, and like even the way that the model's posing with like it all open. Or is that Danielle? That might be Danielle actually.
This one I feel like is a little less.
It's a little bit, but like also just in general, like with her reputation, and then like even
That's enough.
having it, I don't know.
Just a few.
I feel like
I mean, it's less.
You weren't that good a boy.
The sweater. It's
But now you don't feel like you're gonna die?
I don't think hers is supposed to be pajamas. It's just like sweaters.
is that not supposed to be pajamas? Is it really
No,
not?
I think that first one was. This I don't think is.
You wear this out? I mean, you know what? Well,
No, but I
I
definitely
might have some nachos.
I don't know. Okay.
I've been having it the last couple nights and really enjoying it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know. And like this is something that Marky pointed out, that other people pointed out, but like there is no shortage of
Look this little
her
Phoenix.
allegedly ripping off other brands, other small creators.
Oh,
and
snap.
I have to wonder
Little
how
powder
many
got
times have you done this
sacrificed.
and people don't
Not too
call her out
much.
because they feel like, why would I? Like, I don't even have a following. Like, you're just taking my
That's why I want to give it a few minutes before I start blending it.
our first story. Where I'm like, she's been on TikTok and like call her out. Like, if she's doing it, let us know.
This bowl isn't as deep because the other one, it's round all the way to the bottom. Like this has more of like a V shape. Because it has a little stand. Little stand base, I mean. The yellow cake mix with the Oreo mix.
I guess like even just in general, is there a weird situation?
Now I'm gonna mix it proper with the blender, the hand blender.
Clothing, like send it to me, like love it, like not even supporting them in that way of like purchasing something if you don't like it. I'm coming out with something styling it similar. It's gonna leave a bad taste in people's mouth. Like I think it's just
Recycling goes.
You know what I mean? Like buy your own shit. You have the money, and like if you're gonna style something similar, don't ask them for the money. Like just you know.
That one, I think if it was isolated, I wouldn't really think twice about it. But if there's like a lot of them that are like that, and it is a pattern, then absolutely. It just feels like she's ripping people off just enough that she can get away with it, because what are they gonna do?
Right.
Like with Blogilates, when was she suing Nordstrom or were they suing? I don't remember. But that whole
No,
thing
they
where
were
she
suing
like
her.
patented this,
Wasn't she?
yeah,
Or
which
were
is
they?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like how she had the skirt patented, so like she had grounds to like do something.
And they were
if she
copying
wanted
it
to.
exactly.
Yeah. This,
Struggling
I feel
to
like it's a
snap
little
this guy
more
in.
where it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I do think that there's enough
Mother
there
effer.
to say that, like, even without all of this, I would have said, hey, she probably stole that bridal speech, which is like, that is the most important day of your
Got
life.
it.
Again, like, to steal a
Finally
speech
got it.
that is meant to come from your heart on a day.
Days.
Yeah.
This is how it normally comes out. Thick, very, very thick. Much more than traditional like you expect. Every time I've made this,
Like, what is it? Cool World, Happy Mind.
I always say, doesn't it look like ice cream?
She covered them.
It looks delicious. It looks like cookie dough ice cream. Could even pass for like coffee.
Similar. But yeah, there's just like a lot of things that people are saying, and I just find it
Cappuccino,
all when you like put it
latte.
together, pretty diabolical.
But it really does look like it could even be cookie batter.
I would be mortified. I'd be like, oh.
Also, though, you kind of see, and this is when you
Once
like,
again, great combination. Yellow cake with the Oreo cookie and cream pudding mix, which I believe is still readily available, and I think that they've been making it for a while now. So I'm hoping that that is a permanent,
I don't know what the thought process would be.
oh, that's cute. And
a
suddenly, like,
permanent
Oh my
like,
God.
not really, but like,
That would be
No.
scary. I mean, I know,
You know,
that there's situations
product
like
that
somebody could see something
they're
and
making.
it would be
Sometimes
myself, and I
those
think they came up with the idea
special
to say
flavors
that.
can be limited
It's
edition.
such a quick turnaround like
R.I.P.
this,
cinnamon
because that
toast,
other bride's thing was
box
like
cake,
last month. So
box
you're
cake
not
mix,
feeling like the self-importance
the cinnamon toast crunch box cake, best box cake, my favorite box cake
It's like not
that has ever been released.
Well, anyway, that's pretty much it. But
You can still find it on eBay and Amazon, but I refuse to pay $20 for a box cake that was like $1, you know, or $1 and change when it came out, because that was a few years ago now. You know, on sale, presumably $1 to $1.99. I bought it full price.
So that you can sing karaoke in a private room. I first of all love the concept of that, and everyone I've ever been to has been amazing. And I can't ever picture myself getting bored of singing, but these girls did, and it says we got tired of singing, so we started a podcast.
Okay, let's make sure that there's no dry, powdery bits in the edges. Doesn't seem like it there. So it's probably going to be fine all the way around, but checking nonetheless.
they're so invested.
It's great. Looks
You don't
great.
like Slave. You don't like singing that much?
Okay, I gotta empty out the oven right now.
Everybody was
I'm gonna put the camera down for a couple minutes because that's gonna turn the
I just thought it was so
camera
cool.
off and on a bunch of times
One of my friends that we always used to be like, we
from
loved
just
X
bending
Games.
over just a little bit to take
Oh, like
things
that.
and
Did you get
out of the
Yeah,
oven.
we, her parents took us to it one time. We definitely went to the like motocross, like they were doing like freestyle tricks and stuff. And it was one of the first times, I think it was Travis Pastrana did like a double backflip of some kind. It was like the
That's
first time
such an
he'd ever
interesting
landed
side
it.
quest interest you have.
It's so interesting to watch because they make it look so easy, but it's
Right.
like clearly not easy
Yeah.
at all. So I saw this and it brought me back. I have neighbors
FYI.
that were like, when I was like 12 or 13, I guess they were like 7. It was like 2
I'm
little
gonna
boys.
have to wash this now. I was just looking at.
That I would babysit them, and they like taught me how to skateboard and stuff. And I would ride one of their bikes, and they had a
Well,
little
truth be
button
told,
and
I
do it.
am
And it was like, I could
have never
just
been
go off
a
the
big
ground,
cookies
like,
and
do
cream
anything.
person
Like,
when it
was
comes to
so very difficult. But like then I see this,
desserts
I'm like, how
or
did it work
ice
to
cream,
do this?
Oh, is it the Red Bull thing?
you know,
Yeah.
like
Oh, I saw that.
drinks,
I
like
did.
coffee drinks, smoothie type drinks.
How does Red Bull find all these people?
But they had me at Oreo because I do love Oreos. But this is delicious. This pudding mix, this is a delicious add-on to a cake, and you could use that in chocolate too. Use it in a cake.
Accommodate for so many different things.
Yeah, I can do it. Easily.
I was just saying, I don't see why you couldn't do it in a banana cake. That would be great in a banana cake. I'll show you the banana cake mix that I use, but you don't have to have a banana cake mix. You can get amazing results with just a yellow cake mix and banana pudding, which is always readily available. While I empty out the oven, and then we're gonna put those in the cake pans. Gotta cover that with saran wrap so the little guy doesn't get to it. This was already clean, but I touched it with vacuum the inside, so I'm gonna put them. Keeping an eye out so he doesn't sneak attack. In our cake pans. Okay, give me a minute. Get a couple things settled. Pain in me arse. Pain in me arse.